today I am flushing out the radiator again, and there's a lot of rusty water coming out of here. Hello everyone, so today I am flushing out the radiator again, and there's a lot of rusty water coming out of here. So what my plan is to keep the water flowing through the block and through the radiator and get this thing warm once again. And then we'll just wait until all this water keeps flowing through clear. Wait a second, if I keep pumping cold water into this thing, it's never going to heat up, is it? So what I'm going to do is let this thing run. I'm going to shut the petcock off again. I'm just going to top this off, and I'm going to let the engine heat up, and then we'll go back and we'll open it back up after it's hot. Okay, I'm just about out of gas, so that quart is just about gone, so I'm going to have to refill so that we can keep going. And that'll probably cause the radiator to open up because now it's not going to be circulating anything. And this will be the longest that I've had this running ever. Because now I'm going on my second quart, and the most I've ever done before was 1 quart, and then called it because it was too hot. Now let's see how this goes. Ooh, it's starting to get nice and warm. I'm going to put on a pair of gloves and open up that petcock and drain it and then put it back, fill it back up again. Where are my gloves? There they are. Let's hope I don't scald myself. Ooh, yeah, that's crusty. Okay, let's start it back up again and then we'll get some water flowing. off for a little bit. Let that water drain completely out. And then we will start it up again and close the petcock and see if we can't get that engine to flush out a little better. See, this thing keeps stopping itself. So how's it doing now? Is it still running? Yeah, it's still running. Takes a while to drain, doesn't it? But the water still looks a little rusty. You know, it isn't completely clear. It's kind of got an slightly orange tint to it. So I don't think we got it completely cleaned out yet. Oh, there it's starting to run a bit clear. I think the radiator might be pretty good, but the block has probably still got some crustiness to it. Let's take it and shut it. Is it cold? Yeah, not too bad. Alright, let's shut it down. Fill it back up. And see now what happens with it recirculating on its own and not putting any cold water in it. Alright, let's drain it out again and let's see what it does. See if we got some more crustiness out of it. You still watching? Yep, you still are. It's got a little orange back in it again. So I think we're going to have to do this some more. Keep flushing it until it cleans itself up. Well, anyway, that's the gist of the thing. I'm going to keep running it and filling it back up until it finally gets pretty clear. But until then, I guess I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Well, hello everybody. So today, instead of working on the Dodge, I think I need to work on the Jeep. Heard a little bit of metal to metal grinding when I was backing up the other morning to go to work, and I'm suspecting it's probably the brakes. So I need to pull the wheels off and take a good look and see what's happening with with those. And probably end up doing a brake job here pretty soon. Well, I'm going to get this set up and I'll talk to you in a bit. Hello everyone. So today I need to check out my brakes on this thing because I heard that noise the other morning. And so I'm going to get this thing up in the air, take the wheels off and check all the brakes. front ones first because they're a little lower. That back is getting high. And I need, well, I'll worry about that in a bit. Put the lug nuts with the wheel. And then go to the back. I wish they would put a 1/2 inch socket on the end of these fancy since it makes them kind of a pain in the butt. But they only work in the wrist. On the other side. So yeah, what I'm telling you about this stupid fancy lug nut socket? A pain. Alright. Put the lug nut socket with the lug nuts. Put the lug nuts with the wheels. And then let's take a quick look-see. See if you guys are still watching. Yep, you guys are still watching. Let's fire up the other camera. Okay. How are the brake shoes here, or brake pads here? I need more light. Can't see. What do you guys think? I heard a funky noise. It sounded like metal on metal, kind of rubbing. Oh, okay, there's the little finger. There's still quite a bit on that one. Okay, let's see if we can find that finger on the other one. There's still quite a bit on that one. Where's the finger on that one? There's still quite a bit of pad on that one too. I don't think it's the pads. Well, at least it's not those so far. No, look, there's plenty. Alright, what else could have made that noise? It's definitely not brake pads. Was there a rock or something in the wheel? What's that noise? Huh, let's get this up a little higher in the air. And let's take a quick look underneath. Stand back. All right. What might have been making that noise? Ooh, it's thunder. Huh. Okay, I'm gonna put you guys down for a little bit. Okay. You hear that? I think that's what I was hearing. Now, where's it coming from? It sounds like something is rubbing against that. Where is that noise coming from? I think I'm going to have to take this brake apart and find out, is that not enough pad, or is there something behind that rotor that's causing that noise? Something is noisy in this side. Wheel bearing? Looks a little rusty. Well, okay. Need to figure out how I get that apart now, don't I? Okay, well, we know where the noise is coming from. Let's see this side. Nope, it's definitely over there. It's not on this side. Alright. Gonna have to figure out what's going on over here making that grindy noise, or that scratchy noise. What do you guys think? Take the brake apart, push that back into the piston. Let's see, how do I get that off of there? It looks like there's maybe a bolt there. Probably another one on top, up here, right in that area. Then the caliper should pull away. Then maybe we can get a look in around that to see if there's something caught in there or what's going on. But I think that's going to be my next step. So we know where the noise is coming from. Now we just got to figure out how to quiet it down. Let's see. All right, well, I'm going to go dig around with some stuff and go see if I can't find out how to do this, and I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Okay, well, after playing with it for a bit, I have figured out that all the noise was coming from crust or dirt between the rotor and this backing plate. And it was making an awful noise. So what I did, see, now that's all cleared up, but I took this tool and I stuck it in here and I went all the way around and pulled everything out from behind the rotor. And then I took my compressor and took my air nozzle and just blew it out. And blew all the way around, all the way in front and back. And blew it all out, and now it's quiet again. So, what does that tell me? Dirt can really make an awful lot of noise because it's not the pads. They're not wore out. They're still at least half there. So I'm going to take this opportunity to rotate the tires on the Jeep, and I'll put this stuff back together, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye. Alright, now I'm going to put the caliper back in place. And find the hole, which is right about there. There it is. Get that one started. Get the top one started. Sorry guys, I'm in your view, ain't I? So there was just 2 bolts to take out to get the caliper off. Then I just hung it up on this wire over here to make it a little easier. Now, let's tighten these things back up. Come on, get on there. You would. Run it in a little bit further so I can get the ratchet on. Okay, now, what do you suppose the torque is on that? Just tight as piss? That's about what we were at before, I think. Oop, that's loosened. Alright, let's go see if we can find this on the internet, because I don't have a book on this Jeep. So, hey Google. Oh, come on. Come on, Google, give it to me. Brake caliper 2014 Jeep torque spec. Front brake caliper torque spec. Does it matter on the front or back? You think there's a difference? Let's go back and back. Not bake, back. Brake caliper torque spec. Search for that. Brake caliper bolts. What do we say? Spec is only 26 pounds. No, caliper knuckle bolts are 120 pounds. Make sure you use blue 242, blah blah blah. Can't believe the internet, can you? Let's see if somebody else is a little bit more that's a rock crawler. Ah, wait. We better say Grand Cherokee then, huh? G-R-A-N-D. Grand Cherokee. £113 pound-foot of torque. That sounds... That sounds about more like it. So I'm going to go get my torque wrench and we'll go to 113. And what size was that? Let's see here. We were using probably 5/8 or something like that. No, it's a metric thing, isn't it? 18. So let's see if I got an 18 and a half. I got 20 and I don't go, wait, I do go smaller. There's an 18. Now let's run this up to 113. Then we'll torque the caliper back down and where are we at? So there's a 0, we're on 90, so 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 113. Alright, can we fit in there? And we can't fit in there to get 113 on that. Nice. What about on the top one? There it is. And of course you can't get enough on that either. How the heck are they expecting you to do this? Let me get an extension. Do I have one? I got a little one. Is that going to get me anywhere where I got room? Maybe from above? Aha! I might have room here. You know what? I'm going to lower this down just a bit. I'm stretching way too hard. We're coming down. Way too high in the air. Whoops. Hold on. Got to go up before I can come down. Okay, take out the safety ramp or safety stands. Now we can go down. I want to get this thing to where the opening is about shoulder high. There we go, that's probably about good. Now we're going to get in here and see if we can torque these a little. Oh, 113 is quite a bit, ain't it? Wow. They are nuts about that, ain't they? Double check I'm on 113. No, that's 113. I do that without the extension. No, I can't even get on it without the extension. Can't even see it without the extension, so that's why. Alright, we'll try this again with the extension. Come on, out of the pocket. Righty-tighty. 113. It should go quick one of these days. Oh boy. Somehow I think they're lying to me when they said 113. That seems like an awful lot. Let's go to something less. Let's go to 80. Or 70. There's 70. That's easy to hit. That's easy to hit. So 70 is there. Now let's go up to 80. That's there. That's 80. Now let's go to 90. There's 90. That's 90. And then let's go to 100. There's 100. Hold on. I think that moved on me. Come on, lock. There's the lock. Okay, that's probably about as far as I can go because I can't really get on there any other way. Now it's just starting to booger up the bolt, so... Oh, now it's making noise again. You dirty, rotten bastard. Alright, back to the air. It's something just grinding, I don't know what it is. Well, it's not as loud as it was. Maybe if I just drive it, it'll go away. Alright, anyway, I'm going to live with it just like that. And if it gets too annoying, I'll take it somewhere. Whew! Alright, next step. Clean up this stuff. Pardon me. Okay, let's see if I can get the wheels back on. And rotate them while I'm all at it. So here's the first one. Here's all the bolts for it. And let's move the jack. And we'll set these down right there, I guess. Don't hide from me. And here we'll make you have a little bit better view. Now I'm putting the front one on the back and the back one on the front. So where am I going with this? Pretty much horizontal. Oh! There they are. Get them started. Find my air ratchet or my impact wrench. Don't need that anymore. Why does everything have to fall? You guys weren't even watching. Okay. Alright, I'm going to put the front tire, or the back tire on the front to rotate them. Swing this over here. Pretty much level. Too much stuff in my pockets. We'll put them in there. Put these in here. Find pretty much flat and lift. Oh, these are heavy. There it went. Get them started. And zip them in. We'll start with this one. Come on. I know you fit on there. Okay. That one's in place. Now, take the trouble light and move it out of the way. Get that wrapped around the air hose. See? I knew you'd wrap around the air hose. No matter what I did. Okay, that's in place. And now, put that aside. Get that out of my way. We're going to move you guys over here. And we're going to put the front tire on the back. This is making noise too. Yeah. I think there's rocks or something in there. Maybe you guys will say there's rocks in my head. Okay. one. There's two. Number 5. And where's the impact? You're way over here. You guys still watching, or have you given up on me again? Nope, you're still watching. Oh, come on, get on there. Okay, now one to go. This front one. Put that relatively horizontal. Grab my lug nuts. And let's see if I can mount this one. Or am I too wore out? Okay, here it goes. There's one. Get on there. There it is. Last time I tried to rotate these tires, it took me probably 20 minutes because I could not get one wheel started, you know, on the lug nuts. It was just a complete struggle the whole time. I think partially part of my problem was my blood sugar was dropping at the time, which is a lot of work. Give credit to those tire guys. They sure put in a lot of effort. Ugh. These things aren't light. Okay, done with the impact. Now back to the torque wrench. What's this thing telling me the torque is on all these wheels? 2014 Jeep Grand Cherokee wheel torque. So they're saying 100 and let's see, they're saying the user's guide says 110, but the owner's let's see. The JCC, okay, the Jeep Grand Cherokee Owner's Manual says 130, and the user's guide says 110. Sounds like 130 is a bit steep for what it's supposed to be, from what they're saying, because they're also saying 14 Newton meters, so somebody isn't doing their conversions right. Let me get the glasses on and see what's going on. Where does 14 Newton meters fall? There's Newton meters. Huh. I don't know how to read this thing on Newton meters. Let's go back to the 110. 110 is there. That's 100. There's 110. All right. Might have to let this down. Yep, this is just going to spin. So we're going to set her down. Get those wheels rubbing. Get this thing straightened out so it goes back down out the door. All right, they're touching now. The front two are touching. So let's, oh, you guys aren't watching again. You're looking up in the sky. Let's go give you guys a little better view. There you go. And now let's see if we can torque these down. Now maybe I'm being a little bit anal retentive, but I always like to go around twice plus one. Okay. Now we're going over the other side. Do the other front one. Now we're going to put the back tires down on the ground so we can tighten those. Okay, I think they're touching. And you guys ain't watching again. I'm going back there. One on the bottom, I can't see it. Gotta go straight by feel. Okay, that one's tight to 110. Now we're going to go around the back side. You can watch me from back there. Is that a good enough view? Oh, tripod ain't collapsing on me. Come on, buddy. There you go. You still watching? Still a red dot, so you're still watching, it says. throwing me off because that's moving. Let's put that down on the ground a little harder. There, now you'll stay still, won't you? I'm going to go one more time around on this one because the first time around it moved. Alright, next step. Whew. Give you a little different view. Got to put the lug nut bolt away, or socket away. Otherwise I won't be able to change the tire. And we just sneak this thing in right about there. Okay. What do we need to do next? Well, we got this in the shop. Might as well do a little bit more. Take that and give you a little different view. Put the torque wrench away because I think we're done with that. Wind her down. Boy, it's really gotten humid because it was raining a little bit earlier. I'm going to pop the garage doors open. Boy, you guys really don't want to watch me work on the Jeep, do you? You keep shutting off the phone, you shut off the camera. Okay, let's go back over this. Power steering is completely full. Brake fluid is completely full. Windshield washer fluid is completely full. Radiator is a little bit down, but not far enough. You know, once it heats up, it'll probably say full. Let's see here. What about Earl? I think I'm going to have to put you guys down for a sec and go wipe off this oil and check it again. I know I got a rag around here someplace. And they just changed the oil in this thing, so it better not be low. Alright, dip, slide, pull. And what do we got? It's right there, right at the tippy top edge of full. So I think we're in good shape. Full of oil. I had them put synthetic in, so we should be good for a good long time. So, alright, well, this thing's ready to roll. Maybe a good cleaning, but beyond that, I don't think there's much else I can do. Okay, well, I suppose back this thing out and then start thinking about working on the truck again. Because I know you guys have been stopping all the time thinking, hey, how come that truck, you ain't working on that? Well, I had to get this going. Oh, wait. Did I remember to push that underneath? I got that one out of the way, maybe. Did I remember to put this one down? No, I did not. See? That could have been dangerous. And get out of the way. Sometimes what I'll do is I'll take, get my hand out of the way. Come on, buddy. I'll take one of these boards and I'll take it and give it a good push just to make sure it's fully out of the way. There we go. I don't know if you caught this from the last time I told you to tell the story when I was backing the D100 out. I caught one of those things and drug it into the yard. Don't want to lose those. It would make it very hard to work with or use the lift without it. Alright, well I think the Jeep is ready to roll. But I could just leave it right there while I'm working on the truck, because I could work on the truck on the other side. What do we got to do to this thing yet? We still got a lot to do to this thing. Oh, I'm curious. Did the radiator stay full? For the most part. It went down a little bit because of cooling off, but I don't see any leaking. I don't see any drips on the floor, so you know that's a good sign. So we're moving forward with that. Well, I'm kind of pooped, and it's Friday, so I think Sandy's probably going to want to go out to eat. So I'm going to talk to you guys later. Bye.